Hello everyone and welcome back. We all know my Infinity Nikki addiction is very real, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the secret things that I have found in the game and some things that are perhaps a little bit lesser known, but you should 100% know about them. Some of these really shocked me when I found them out, so I'm super excited to share them with you. Don't forget to like and also subscribe, but let's get into these hidden things. The first thing, and probably one of the cutest things I've discovered so far, maybe even in the whole game, is that you can actually blow bubbles, and so far I found 2 locations where this can be done. The first one is out front of Nanoi's home in Flora Wish, and the second one is at this location in Stoneville near to the lavender fields. There is a short quest in relation to this in Flora Wish, where 2 children by Nanoi's house will show you how to blow bubbles, and for the completion of this quest you will earn 20 diamonds. But after that, in order to blow bubbles, you will need to interact with the cup that is on the table, and then for a limited amount of time you will be able to hold the bubble blower. I was really happy to learn that you can actually use this as a prop for photos, which is great if you want to do this in Stoneville, because you can kind of capture the photos with the bubbles and the lavender, which just looks so pretty. Most of the quests in Infinity Nikki actually trigger automatically when you get into an area, or they're quite easy to see when they're started, and some NPCs do have like bubbles over their head. However, there is a hidden quest in Flora Wish. If you travel to this location on the map after you've kind of got a little bit into the game, you will find a sparkly trash can. You're not able to interact with the trash can, however, you can actually use your purifying orbs on it. This will cause a note to drop, and it will also trigger a little kind of side quest. This quest is actually quite cute as it explores the characters' family relationships, but I do not want to ruin the story, so I will give you no spoilers. For completing this quest, you'll receive some resources and also some diamonds, so if you're scratching your head how to deal with this trash can, now you know. In addition to hidden quests, there is also a hidden trivia in Breezy Meadow. If you travel to the area of the Leisurely Anglers Flora Wish branch, there is actually conveniently a Wspire nearby, so you can use that if you want to. Once you're here, you will then need to head towards the building, and in a little side window you will find Rylax. There isn't anything obvious here which would give you cause to kind of speak to him, but if you do, you will be given 3 trivia questions, all relating to fish. If you manage to get all of the answers correct, he will award you with a blue serve a sweatshirt sketch. In order to craft the sketch, you will need 3 goggle bugs and 40 threads of purity. I really had no clue this was here, and I don't know what made me kind of talk to him, but I'm glad that I did. Outfits for Nikki are pretty easy to come by, and I have a whole video on all of the different ways that you can actually get your hands on them. I'll link it below just in case you need a little bit of a helping hand. But why should Nikki have all of the dress up fun? What about Momo? Well, some of the banners do award outfits for Momo, but these can take a lot of pulls, which will be very expensive. If you didn't know, there are some free ways to get outfits for Momo, and one of those ways is through courses. If you have a scroll through all of the different courses, you'll actually notice a little Momo sticker on some particular accomplishments. If you see one, that particular course will actually award you with an outfit sketch for completion. There are a variety of different outfit sketches. So far, I've collected one for purifying Esslings, catching 500 bugs, which gives you the cutest honeybee outfit, and also one for activating 50 Wspires. Additionally, if you haven't been trading your dues of inspiration with Kilo the Cadenceborn, you will also want to start doing that too, as there are currently 3 different cloaks available from trading with him. These cloaks are pretty expensive to craft, so really be sure that you are picking up all of those resources. They are very expensive. Whilst we are on the topic of expensive things, I think we need to talk about the dress out front of the Marquez boutique. This is a gorgeous blue dress which really gives Cinderella vibes, and you might be wondering how you get your hands on this. Well, first of all, you are going to need lots of bling, as you must first purchase all of the items that are available in the shop, and then once you've done that, this dress will become available to buy for a whopping 588,000 blings. So yes, this is definitely an expensive purchase, but is it worth it? I kind of think so. Look how pretty it is. It's very, very gorgeous. So I may have just got excited over this next thing because I'm a content creator, I don't know, but you can actually slow walk in the game, and I didn't realize this for quite a while. Perhaps maybe I should have looked at the controls and seen it there. But in order to do this, all you need to do is press control and then just move forward. This just makes it feel really nice and relaxing, a nice slow walk through some of the most picturesque areas in the game. Maybe you just want to embrace that, and maybe you're not a content creator, but I think it's just a gorgeous way to spend some time. Also, in a similar kind of vein to this, whilst taking photos in the camera mode, you can hide the camera UI just so that you can kind of enjoy what's going on, which I really like doing with these bubbles. Just watching it for like a couple minutes was just so serene. So maybe you just want to hide some of that, forget that you're in a game, and just watch something pretty. It's possible. The next thing I kind of found by accident, and I don't know if this is kind of widely known. I haven't seen anyone say anything about this, but you can actually use your purifying orbs to harvest some of the resources that are in the world. So I discovered this with lamp chilies. So sometimes these are in kind of awkward positions, awkward places on the side of cliffs. So if you use your purifying orbs on them, then all of the kind of items that are on the vine will fall down, and then you can just go around and collect them. I found this super helpful, especially in the abandoned district when there were things kind of everywhere and I just wanted to grab the things and just get out of there. So this was really useful. Also, I did find that it works with trees because I got a little bit of my testing head on then. I was like, oh, I wonder if this works on trees. It kind of does, but it's not very effective. So in order to do it with the trees, you need to actually hit the specific fruit with your purifying orbs. And now, because the trees kind of have 3 pieces of fruit on, it's probably not the most effective, the time effective kind of way to harvest them. So maybe just keep shaking those trees. But it definitely does help with lamp chilies. So I highly recommend this. If you like kind of the areas on the map that kind of have a bit more of a dark vibe, you may have already found this. At the Queen's Palace ruins, there is kind of a more hidden warp spire that I didn't know was there. It took me quite a while to find this, but there is kind of a route to do it. So here is the route that you need to follow. You kind of need to go up and then just take your time, do all the different kind of bits, up the broken staircases, and then you will find the warp spire. And if you keep going through here right to the top of the area, there's actually this gorgeous room, which I know it's like abandoned, so it's not 100% like beautiful, but you can see the beauty in it, and it does give you this wonderful view out in front of like the window, and then you can see for like a really good bit in the distance, and it just looks absolutely stunning. So this is called the Queen's Palace Ruin High Tower. So if you've unlocked it already, then you're very clever to have found it, but I just thought it was a little bit off the beaten track, and obviously you want to get all of those warp spires, as not only does it make it easier to travel around the map, you obviously get the diamonds for unlocking them as well. So yeah, definitely go and find this one if you haven't already. I'm not sure I have ever played a video game where they're kind of bothered about preserving people's dignity, but I'm very glad that Infinity Nikki is. So if you are wearing a more, shall we say, revealing outfit, maybe something that's on the shorter side, and you decide to go for a ride on your whimcycle, the game will actually kind of transfer you into a more suitable outfit that is more appropriate for going cycling. I just think this is a really nice touch. A lot of games probably wouldn't have even thought about this. So I like the fact that this happens. As soon as you get off of your bike, you will be restored back into your outfit. So it means that we can kind of have the best of both worlds, a little bit of sexiness, but also retain our modesty as well. So 10 out of 10 for Infinity Nikki for including this. Whilst doing pulls, you will notice that you will begin to get a lot of duplicates, whether this be from banners or from the Surprise-O-Matic. Yes, from the banners you do receive tranquility droplets and surging ebbs, but apart from that, there isn't a lot else you can do with these duplicates until you unlock your Lobo. Your Lobo allows you to trade these duplicate items for glitter bubbles, which are a very important currency as these allow you to glow up outfits. To do this, you will firstly need to reach level 31 in the mirror level, and then just head to a warp spire. Once you're at a warp spire, select the Realm of Dark and complete any of the Caged Birds boss fights. After this, Dada will send you a message noting you that your Lobo has arrived in Flora Wish. You can find your Lobo by the Grand Wish Tree, and then from there you can exchange your duplicate items for the bubble materials, which is great because I am constantly running out of these. Photography in Infinity Nikki is so good, and I love taking pictures, but did you know you can actually take pictures with other players? So whilst you're out exploring the world, you may see these little purple hourglasses, and you might just walk up to them and think, oh yeah, that's a pretty picture, we just get to look at someone else's pictures. Well, actually you can take a photo with that particular character, which is kind of nice because sometimes it does feel a little bit lonely out here. In order to take a picture, all you need to do is, when viewing the picture, click the snapshot button, and then like a glowing image of that person will appear, and then when you go into your camera mode, you'll be able to take a photo with that other character, and look how cute it turns out. It's really adorable. A lot of these are at great photo spots as well, so people really do show off how good the camera is in this game. So I love this feature. It's a little thing, but it's really cute. And finally, whim stars are pretty easy to get your hands on. Some of the challenges may be a little bit difficult, but if you come across a glowing kind of purple in the ground, this is actually a whim star. Now you might be scratching your head how to get your hands on this whim star. Well, generally around this particular hole there will be other holes as well, and the creature will pop up from the holes. But in order to get your hands on this particular whim star that is hidden in the ground, you may need to look around the area and see if there are any boxes, and then what you need to do is cover up the other holes and also get your character to stand on a hole as well if there is a spare one. And then this will force the creature to pop up through the one particular hole where the whim star is, revealing the whim star, and it will like pop out of the ground, and then you'll be able to collect it. So if you're struggling with this, how to get your hand on this particular whim star, this is what you need to do. And it's a quite fun little way to go about collecting. It's something a little bit different, so we like that as well. So there we have it. There are 12 kind of Infinity Nikki secrets, maybe more hidden things that you're not aware of yet. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any other secrets or tips or tricks to share, please do so in the comments. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye!